Greetings everyone, welcome to another production of mine. This is yet another F1 2015 video. The reason I've gone back to this format is because I felt that if I were to show you this particular instant on this, I could explain it better and it would look better than if I were to upload it from my PS4, which is what I've been doing recently. Now, I'd just like to talk about F1 2015 for a moment. It is a good game. You might have seen some reviewers saying that it's terrible. It isn't. It's actually quite good. The issue is that they could have done more with it. I felt that, apparently they started off from the bottom. They started off completely new with this game, rather than, copying over things that they had from the previous games. And with that, they've not so much taken out, but they haven't added safety car, you haven't got red flags, you haven't got co-op, you haven't got... A lot of stuff that was in the previous games isn't in this game. It's a lot more simplistic, if you were to say that. The AI are very good, the driving is very good, but the multiplayer is absolutely horrendous. There's a lot of bugs. It isn't so bad on the PS4 as it is on the Xbox One or PC. The PCs are worse, apparently. I haven't had any issues because I'm on PS4, but it's still, not very good. But anyway, getting back to what's happened, the penalty system in F1 2015 is absolutely shit. I'm sorry to say that, but it just is. It's just terrible. I mean, there have been so many incidents on this game where I've been given penalties for stuff that wasn't even my fault. That was a little bit of an issue on the previous games on old gen, but I was hoping for this game, because it was brand new, they would have fixed the issues, but it's worse. I'd actually say that it's worse than it was. It's very, very strict and horrendous. That's the only word, it's horrendous. And this is one of the most horrendous that's happened to me. Now, let me get my controller, which is over here, so that I can show you what has happened to me. Right, I'm doing a race in Monza, currently, as Roberto Meri in the Manor. The replay only goes back this far. I'm overtaking Jenson Button there in the McLaren, coming down to turn 1. So what happened was, I'll play it. So I'm coming down to turn 1. I pull an overtake on him. Now, yep, pull an overtake. As you can see, I turn in fine, turn that corner fine, absolutely fine, and I pull away, absolutely fine. That all looks fine, but according to the game, that wasn't fine. So if I go into this, let's just reverse it further. It's really hard to do this with one hand. I do apologise sincerely. So if I go back to here, right. So pull the overtake. He's on the outside. He can't do anything. He's backed out of it. It seems even, and he actually collides with his teammate there, the McLaren, right? This isn't adding up. I know it doesn't add up, but according to the game, that results in that being an illegal overtake. I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? Apparently, that overtake that I just pulled was illegal. How the hell was that an illegal overtake? Just because he collided with his teammate doesn't mean that that's an illegal overtake. It's just ridiculous. Right, let's watch this from Button's replay. So let's go back in this. Well, play from it. T-cap. There you go. Right, okay. So I come down the inside there, pull the overtake. He can't do anything about it. And then, just that point, he seems to have a bit of a brain fart and just goes straight out. And I don't know why he did that. And as a result, Alonso hits him, he spins out. He's very angry despite the fact that was clearly his fault. Blah, blah, blah. I pull away completely. It was a completely fine overtake from him. Now, I know that I could have given more room there for him, but it's wet, and it doesn't really show it on my view, but I got a little bit slidey there, so I just tried to correct that, and I also had understeer at the same time. But it just doesn't add up. How, if you can explain, please explain to me how that was an illegal overtake. It was a completely fine overtake from me. Nothing wrong with it at all. They collided, and for some reason the game then says that that was an illegal overtake and I have to give the position back. I'm sorry, but how the fuck was that illegal?